175 riders set out from Paris, but only one could take the victory in the Roubaix Velodrome, a contest decided by 257 grueling kilometers and 29 cobbled sections. Notably absent, however, for the 15th consecutive year was the rain, once again not playing a part in proceedings. As usual, a permanent breakaway group formed from the beginning, as 9 hopeful riders looked for an early lead. Among them the Spaniard Marc Soler, recent winner of Paris-Nice. With the wind at their backs, the riders covered ground quickly in the first part of the race, but after several falls it was a smaller peloton which later entered the Trench of Arenberg, cobbled section number 19 and first arbitrator of Paris-Roubaix. Mike Tennyson and Philippe Gilbert took the chance to put some distance ahead of the favourites, but the German Nils Politt soon made this duo a trio. Judging them to be too dangerous, Peter Sagan and the Bora-Hansgrohe formation put a swift end to the trio's ambitions. Several riders made attempts to attack in a rush of movement, but it was the world champion who drove his effort home, 53 kilometers from the finish. Peter Sagan cut himself loose from the pack of favourites and set upon the 3 survivors of the morning's breakaway. On entering the cobbled section at Mons-en-Pévèle, the Slovak clocked a 44-second lead ahead of the favourites, and among the 6 strongest to break away from the peloton were Taylor Phinney, Jasper Stuyven, Sepp van Mark and Greg van Avermaet. Sagan was impressive as he led the race. The world champion was closely followed by Gilles Valez and Sylvain Dillier as he increased his lead to 1 minute 30 seconds with 20 kilometers to go. At the Carrefour de l'Arbre, it was only Dillier the Swiss who was able to keep up with Sagan's unstoppable rhythm, while the following group finally began to close the gap under the drive of Niki Terpstra. It wasn't to be enough, however, and the Swiss and the Slovak rolled together in perfect accord toward the Roubaix Velodrome. Dillier's track cycling past couldn't carry its weight against the top speed of Peter Sagan, who becomes the 5th rider to win Paris-Roubaix while holding the title of world champion. The list of victories in the Flanders is now complete for Peter Sagan. At 28 and already winner of the Grand Prix E3, Gand-Wevelgem and the Tour of Flanders, the Slovak has finally won Paris-Roubaix. Almost audacious with ease, the world champion even did his own repairs. Without doubt the strongest rider of this year's race, Sagan steps a little further into the closed circle of great cycling champions.
Amazing. No, I'm so tired after this race, but I have to say this year I never been involved in some crash. I never felt tired, and after I just saved energy, and after I just did one step forward, like I attack, and I kept going until the finish, and I've stayed now much better than the whole years what I finished Paris-Roubaix. I was much more tired than today.
The intervals were sizable at the finish, testament to the quick time recorded by Peter Sagan. Sylvain Dillier in second and Niki Terpstra in third completed the podium, with 4 Belgians in the top 10, as well as the American Taylor Phinney, who finished 8th. So Paris-Roubaix brings these Flanders classics to a close, making way for the hilly Ardennes classics beginning with La Flèche Wallonne, before the cycling monument of Liège-Bastogne-Liège on Sunday the 22nd of April. For now though, we leave you with the most beautiful moments of this 116th edition of Paris-Roubaix.